Yeah, I think we in here. What's up? What's good? What's popping? What's cracking? What's percolating? What's really good? This man Theo Butler. Did I have the time set right? I'm tripping. I'm tripping. Grand Madam, what is going on? Grand Madam, the Black Panther fan group. My personal advisor is in the building. We in here. I hope I had the time set right. First of all, before we begin, like, share, subscribe. You like, leave a comment. You don't like, leave a constructive comment. Y'all saw the title. Y'all saw the title. Y'all saw the title. I'm doing this video for a plethora of reasons. I'm gonna try my best to keep it not petty. I'm gonna try my best not to be petty. That said, like I said, we got a great show tonight. Y'all know we be in here for a good time, not for a long time. We be in here for a good time, not for a long time. So before we do that though, before we spin the block there, I am going there. We're gonna talk about the problem, the real problem with Black superheroes. Yeah, we're gonna get into it. Before we do that, I want to sort of kind of talk about the problem with us as a people. And this is a safe space, but as I told my wife, forget that y'all call me Theo. Forget that y'all call me the Griot. This Uncle T. This Uncle T. So I goes to handle my business. Now, Grand Madam would tell you, I would tell you, be careful what you say out loud, because if you say it out loud, you kind of putting it out there in the ether. Don't be surprised if you come around like that. My wife has been running into people that want to have political conversations with her. She has. I haven't. I'm like, well, damn, why y'all want to talk to me? Anyway, I'm out and about today, handling business. A young man, he say, man, you vote? I say, yeah, I'm voting. Man, I ain't voting. I said, you not? He said, nah, man, I don't like either candidate. I said, I can understand that. I can appreciate that. He said, size, ain't either one of them going to do a damn thing for us. I said, you know what? Once again, I can understand. I can appreciate that. I said, but let's be clear. You know American history? He said, yeah. Went to school. Yeah. I said, I'm not trying to be funny. He said, yeah. Okay. Well, the Republican Party freed the slaves. They ain't done a damn thing for Black folks since then. The Democratic Party is the one who gave you civil rights. They ain't done a damn thing for you since then. Cool? He said, cool. I said, but when have you ever needed them to do a damn thing for you? Your history, not theirs. American history is right here. You didn't need them to build your HBCU. You wasn't looking for the government to do something for you. Because think about when the first HBCU was built. You had no help from the American government to build the HBCU. No, you did that on your own. You got it out the muck. Okay, Rosewood. And Rosewood is not the only settlement we established in America without anybody's help. Before we got voting rights, before we were considered citizens, we did it on our own. Everybody want to keep talking about Black Wall Street. Well, damn it, stop talking about Black Wall Street if you ain't really talking about Black Wall Street. Because Black Wall Street was established without any assistance from the government. Black Wall Street was established after we were freed, before we had the Civil Rights Act. I'm sorry, after we were free, right? Before the Civil Rights Act. We didn't ask nobody for a damn thing. We sit up here and admire folks like Forrest Whitaker playing Bumpy Johnson. I wish more of us would conduct ourselves like Bumpy Johnson. Who did he wait on? Oh, damn, hold on. You Black? During the Civil Rights era, you ain't really got no rights. And you still running stuff? Was the American government involved in us establishing the Negro League, or was that us? Now I was asking nephew these tough questions. Was it us, or was it the American government? No, it was us. I said, you know what? I'm of the mindset that ever since the Democrats established the Civil Rights Act, Black folks been sitting over here waiting for a handout. What for? We ain't never had nothing handed to us. Why in the hell? And if we gonna hold the Democratic Party accountable for not doing a damn thing for Black people, why in the hell we not? I believe in equal energy. Why are we not looking at the Republican Party like that? Here's what I told the young man. You not voting for them to do anything for you. You voting for them not to do a damn thing to you. He said, wait, what? I said, wait, say it again. I said, yeah, you're not voting for them to do a damn thing for you. We've done it for ourselves. You're voting for them not to do a damn thing for you. Wake up. It's hard to be done with a smart device in your hand. Yet and still, here we are. Yet and still, here we are. So, but that ain't what we came here for. That ain't what you came here for. That ain't what I'm doing this live for. No, we talking about the real. Cause and let me just go ahead and say this. Folks wanted to send me stuff from other folks. How long me and D-Real been doing this? Okay. So, hey, do what you're going to do. I can't say nothing. But what has anybody said in the last few weeks that me and D-Real ain't been saying for the past 3 years? Let me ask that question one more time. Folks want to send me stuff. The folks whose stuff you sending me, what are they saying that me and D-Real ain't been saying for 3 years? And if we've been saying it for 3 years, I just want folks to be thoughtful, mindful, considerate. You call me the griot, you call him the prophet. We're established. Shouldn't it be the other way around? Like, if we gonna send some stuff, shouldn't it be where when new folks pop up and they say some stuff, be like, hey man, y'all need to go holler at these two OGs over here. They've been talking like this. I thought that's how it worked, or at least that's the practice that I have. That's the practice. I'm the new kid on the block. I'm reaching up to the OG. That's what that is. But therein lies the problem when it comes to Black superhero. Theo, what you mean? Well, how long the OG's been around? You think Marvel got an issue with Black superheroes? You think that's brand new? You think it's exclusive to Marvel Studios? See, this be this time when I be like, we've been saying it. Maybe you want to, I don't care how many subscribers they got. Maybe you need to go say, hey, y'all need to go listen to what they got to say. You think it's exclusive to the MCU? Is that what you think? This is when you need to check in with, but I know it ain't popular because we want to disparage older folk. We ain't got no relationship with them. I can tell. Folks ain't got to tell me. I can tell you who you got relationships with and who you ain't got relationships with. I can tell who you respect and who you don't respect. But let's play. Generation X in the building. Space Ghost. Saturday morning cartoon. Herculoids. We had to wait till Johnny Quest came on to get Haji. Three cartoons. Three. Nobody was checking for me. I got Haji. 3 cartoons. Space Ghost, Herculoids, Johnny Quest, Haji. Oh, you think it's the MCU? I was a full-blown Mouseketeer. MICKEYMOUSE, Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse. That's who I was. Well, damn, how many brothers and sisters we had in the Mouseketeers? Yeah, I had the Mickey Mouse hat and all that. How many? CBS, Saturday morning cartoon, live action. Shazam, Almighty ISIS. Now, I was in high school. ISIS is Egyptian. I knew that. The woman that played ISIS did not look a damn thing Egyptian-like. Now, I don't give a damn with all the stuff that folks want to come and talk about in the past couple of years. No, this woman looked full-blown European. I'm like, damn, we can't even get in. They had Batman, the animated series. Oh yeah, this way before we got this right here. Oh no, Batman came on. It was Batman. We had Batman cartoon. We Batman right before Soul Train. Batman, one black character. He got the same treatment in that movie, in that cartoon, that the only black character got in the most recent Batman cartoon. You know, the one where the Joker was looking kind of wild and everything like that. You know how the brother became Clayface? Right. Well, in this particular version, the brother became a villain named Moon Man. I can't be a damn. We worried about colorism. Your color didn't matter. You couldn't be no superhero back then. Mind you, we buying comic books. We ain't got no superhero on the small screen. That's my childhood. We ain't got that. You think no society? Well, it ain't exclusive to Marvel. I can't even tell you it's exclusive to Hollywood. Amazing Man. We don't even talk about him. No, I didn't say Absorbing Man, and I didn't say Super Adaptoid, and I didn't say Amazo. I said Amazing Man. You want to talk about legacy? Let's see. We got the grandfather, we got the son, and the grandson. And the grandson, pro-black, Muslim. He black, but he a Muslim. Wears Kofi and everything. Have you seen him? Have you seen him? Tell me, have you seen him? Tell me, have you seen him? Oh, why? Right there. You ain't seen him, have you? That's DC. They had the Justice Society. And that whole damn team, when you got Dr. Fate, Hawk Girl, and Hawkman, the only black character they had on that big ass roster, big ass roster was Amazing Man. And what you think me and everybody else my age been looking at, been thinking? Before we start talking about, oh, the MCU, oh, no. It's society. Society has a problem with you seeing yourself look like that. And we good with it. We good with it. How so? Well, fight the power, self-destruction. See, in the mid to late 90s, black folks were waking up. Didn't we have a show called Mantis? Mind you, Carl Lumley was paralyzed, so even in that show, they told you we still couldn't be a complete human. No different than when they gave us Cyborg. Cyborg is your lead superhero over there in DC. I wanted to be John Stewart, but they keep talking about Cyborg. I don't want to be Victor Stone. I keep telling you that. One of the very first superheroes they gave us over in Marvel, Deathlock. That dude ain't whole. We ain't ever got the $6 million man treatment or the bionic woman treatment when it comes to being a cyborg. We don't. We haven't. And we keep making excuses for it. I don't want to hear nothing about Cyborg till they draw him like that. Draw him where he look human. All the way. Not no metal. I don't want to see no metal on him. It's 2024. Hell, I got a dude walking around here looking human for $6 million. I got Star Tech over there, and he still look like he could be bought out of Radio Shack. That's what he looked like. But who checking for Cyborg? Who checking for these black superheroes? Because Hollywood don't care. Hollywood, the entertainment industry does not care. You think they do. You'll go above and beyond to make excuses for them, but you will never get what they got for their characters because you don't want it for yours. You will explain it away. I asked the question, and I'm not knocking anybody. You like what you like. I never got into House of the Dragon. What for? I never got into Lord of the Rings. What for? I never got into Twilight. Whatever. Never. Why? I'm not in it. I'm not in it. They recast it in those projects. So I will flock to watch something, promote something, brag about something that does not concern me by and large. Japanese animation. This might sound wrong. If you know more about Goku than you know about any black fictional character, that's a problem. That's a problem. If you care more about Gotcha Man, if you care more about, I don't know, let's see here, Naruto, if you care more, if you checking for those characters more than you're checking for your own character, you speak in volumes. Because here's the thing, they're not checking for yours like that. That balance ain't there. Who checking for Jefferson Pierce? If you don't give a damn about Jefferson Pierce, who does? We can say T'Challa, we can say Aurora. That's easy. Who care about Jon Stewart? You sitting up here watching Death Note. Okay. Death Note ain't going nowhere. You see all that on Netflix? It ain't going nowhere. Naruto, that Crunchyroll, that ain't going nowhere. That's their culture, by the way. That's their culture. That's their programming that shows up on no representation of you whatsoever unless it's a character. Okay, well, who checking for you? See, that's the real problem with black superheroes. The entertainment industry ain't checking for them, and you ain't checking for them like we ain't checking. No, that's a lie. I ain't gonna allow myself like that. I started to throw myself in there. I ain't gonna do that. We not checking for them like that. You not. And I just want folks to just tell the truth, shame the devil. Did we or did we not just have something on social media not too long ago where we said we only checking for 2 characters? Didn't we say that? And it was us that said it. Give me the white person that say they only checking for a certain amount of characters. Give me that person that say I'm only supporting 2 white characters. Give me that. Now, if we sit up here and we say, well, these characters have to be covered, they have to be promoted, they have to be talked about. Well, whose job is it if it ain't the black person's job to uplift the black character? Who we waiting on? Let me do this real quick while y'all mull over that and everything like that. Some pioneers in the game. I just wanted to go ahead and dedicate this episode to them. Dwayne McDuffie, brother, you missed. You missed. Your presence is missed. Profoundly so. Your presence is missed. It is. We talking about the next person to play the role of T'Challa. Hell, I'm waiting on the next person to step in the footprints Dwayne McDuffie didn't already established. I'm waiting on that person. Patiently waiting. Dwayne McDuffie. I want to give a special shout out to Dwayne McDuffie, Dennis Cohen, Michael Davis, and Derek T. Dingle. Those are the creators of Milestone Comics. Now, why might 4 black men be moved to create a comic book company for their people? And mind you, I want to make sure I'm doing it. 1993. Why would they be moved? What did they see between Hollywood, print, DC, and Marvel? What did they see that caused them to say, we got to do something? Now, mind you, Dwayne was over there at Marvel, and I want to make sure we understand the disrespect. If you, as a black person, cannot come to the defense of a black character, you can't lump yourself in with Dwayne McDuffie. You can't even say you're a fan of Dwayne. Dwayne McDuffie, who went to the editors at Marvel Comics and said, you can't call Lamar Hoskins Bucky. That's racially, this a dude. So I don't want to hear no more about you can't be married to a Caucasian person and stand up for black people, because he was married to a white woman. That's what he was. He was married to a white woman. Still went in that damn office and stood 10 toes down. That's racially insensitive. What did they do? Because so many of us black people want to tell other black folks to wait, tell other black folks it don't help to complain. Well, Dwayne went in there by his lonesome, dolo solo, and told the editorial department that looked nothing like him that was wrong. He stood 10 toes down with it. 10 toes. I'm black and I'm proud. Black representation and black imagery. No, you will not call this grown black man Bucky. No, you will not. You won't fix it. I'm an educated black man. Damn that. I'm an educated man. We don't talk like that. We make excuses. We get into other stuff. Hey, like what you like. I felt bad when TJ got demoted. I checked out of the Power Rangers when I got tired of not seeing us. I don't want to keep seeing, oh, it's 7, 8 Power Rangers, and we can't get with one brother, one sister, but we can get four of this over here. Well, hell, why I can't get 4 of me? I checked out of watching Harry Potter. Why? Because I wasn't in Harry Potter. I want to be able to wave the wand. I want to be the star. I want to be the damn hero. When I sit down with my kids, I want to have a feel-good moment with my children, seeing us be the hero. Let us save the free world. Speaking of free world, Black Lightning. You start watching it? Why? But you stay in Arrow, though, huh? Watched all the seasons of The Flash. But you couldn't watch Black Lightning. Didn't even know enough about Jefferson Pierce to ask, hold on, where's Jon Stewart at? That was us. That was a show for us. Nice soundtrack and everything like that. Okay, bad writing season 3. Every show has bad writing. When we gonna get to the point where, you know what, it don't matter. We gonna hold that show down to the writing improve, because we didn't did that for other shows. What a lie. We didn't did that for other shows. Held them down to the writing improve. Writing got better. We write back. Oh, we couldn't wait to bail out on Black Lightning. Why? Black imagery and black representation. That was a whole ass black family. Now you want to talk about, I don't know why that show wasn't more popular. Hell, DEI was right there. We had a woman scientist, right. Black superhero, right. Female superheroes, right. LGBTQ couple. We sit up here and spend money all day long going to see these badass Marvel movies. Well, argument could be made. The last season of Black Lightning wasn't worse than what you've been getting for the MCU, and you've been paying more money for it. But at least you was in that one. But ask the tough questions, though. Do you even care? Did you get mad? Did you get mad? Raise a stink? Throw a flag when they kept Rhodey paralyzed? Or did you excuse it? When you sit up here and you think about the visual aesthetics, you was watching Captain America Civil War, and you saw Vision shoot at Rhodey, called for Vision to take out Sam. Rhodey gets paralyzed from the waist down. Can't nobody fix it. Shout out to my daughter Crystal, and she said the reason why he's still paralyzed from the waist down is because he ain't done nothing for Wakanda. he ain't done nothing for Wakanda. They don't like him like that. They don't like him like that. That's what she said. But no, they do nothing for him. Why does Sam have to struggle? You as a Black person, you literally read that. Do you make a fuss out of it? Well, Sam got to still earn the shield. I thought that's what Falcon and the Winter Soldier was for. We finna revisit this in a whole damn movie. Who this for? You talking about Black characters and everything like that. I'm gonna tell you, it's been a long damn time. They ain't really ever gave a damn about Black superhero, Black imagery, Black representation. And do you want to know why? What would you do if you were a superhero? Fight crime? Stand up for the weak? Lock up the wrong people? And when I say lock up the wrong people, lock up the people that's breaking laws? You walk around here pretty grown to be a Black person doing that. Here we go. Here's some history. As Black people, we did have real life superheroes just recently. They were called the Black Panther Party, ironically enough. Imagery and representation. Who they wait on? Who they wait on? They stood up to all criminals. Let me say that one more time. They stood up to all criminals. There's more women in that organization than men. It was. Men wasn't nobody to be ran over with, though. The men knew the law front and backwards. They weren't afraid, like superheroes. Or at the very least, they didn't show it. They didn't have an issue going toe-to-toe with the law because they knew the law. Ain't that what superheroes do? They protected the weak when the weak couldn't protect themselves. Ain't that what superheroes do? So we're gonna have a whole bunch of people that we as a country have done our best to treat and make them believe that they are second-class citizens. Now in the mid-90s, they finna come into their own and they finna start acting like they got some rights. We gave them some rights, but no, they walk around here acting grown. If you was around back then, cognizant back then, you know what we're talking about. If you weren't, it's just something that you see on TV. Yeah. Black Beach Week was a real thing. Kappa Luau, That was a real Freaknik was a real. You couldn't tell us we couldn't party like everybody else, or we was gonna party like we was grown. Imagery, representation. When you say superheroes and who got a problem with black superheroes, just make sure you put black superheroes / black representation / black imagery. You ain't got that. Why? It's better for you to be stupid. It's only two people that don't want black folks voting in this race. That's the well-to-do black, and that's the Republican. Because they're the only two people telling you not to vote. Think about it. The Republicans don't want you voting. They want to keep you disenfranchised. The black folks that's telling you not to vote, y'all not on the same pay. Y'all not on the same pay grade. Y'all not. In any society, if we read comic books like this, we would know, because there's been quite a few comic books that we read that take place back in old English time. But when you look at a society that's set up like that, okay, well, yeah, your money only gonna keep you for so long, because after money, it comes into classism. And let's be clear, the black millionaire that's telling you not to vote today, that was the same black millionaire that wasn't looking out for you during slavery. That's the same one. They was good. Voting didn't pertain to them. They good. They got money. You. Well, no. Because what would the black superhero do? What would the black superhero do? Oh, well, I'll be damned. Don't we have a book called Harriet Tubman, Demon Slayer? So wouldn't she be a real life superhero? When we told that, when the last time you got a story about that female superhero? I'll wait. No, I'm gonna give you the story of y'all selling each other into slavery. I'm gonna give you that story. I'm not gonna give you the story of y'all freeing one another from slavery, women freeing you from slavery. No. I'm gonna give you the story of women selling y'all into slavery. That's way more productive. Also, I'm not gonna give you the story of all of y'all standing tall, because let folks tell it we had an issue with what the women would do. No, we're trying to figure out why black men and black women weren't fighting together. But do you care about that story? You, black person. Do you care that that's the story? Or are you fine with that story being changed? Because that story don't pertain to you, because that ain't your favorite superhero. You don't see yourself in Wakanda. You see yourself someplace else. You see yourself in a Spider-Man costume. You see yourself as a turtle. You see yourself as a Power Ranger. You see yourself as, hell, I don't know, anything but black. And then gonna cry foul when you have little to no black representation whatsoever. You're not checking for it. You're not. And we just need to stop acting like that, because I'm just being honest. We're not. If we were that anal about black representation, Marvel would have had a hard time getting the first Captain Marvel movie off the ground. We sit up here talking about, oh, they felt like Black Panther was a risk. They should have felt like if they put Brie Larson as the first female Captain Marvel. Now, mind you, Nate Moore sitting right now. What I say, we missing Dwayne McDuffie. Nate just let them do whatever. But what about us as black people that know that story? Did we reject it or did we entertain it? I used to have this saying a couple of years ago, black or gnaw. Hell, I get it. It's gnaw. it's gnaw. It's gnaw. My mindset is this: if I take care of that little anthill, I ain't got to ever worry about it being a stumbling block. No, let me get that problem when it's minor, when it's insignificant. Let me address it then. How many black people called out Marvel, the MCU, when Carol Danvers showed up as the first female Captain Marvel, as opposed to the black people that said it don't matter, it's not a big deal? As a matter of fact, how many times have you heard a black person, whether they be a blurred, nerd, comic book reviewer, movie reviewer, tell you that when it comes to black characters, their story, keeping the story a buck, keeping the story close to the source material, doesn't matter. But they can sit there and recite every other non-black character's origin story, from the rooter to the tutor. How many people know T'Challa's real origin story? And when I say people, black, how many black people care? How many black people know Aurora's origin story? How many black people care? How many people know Jefferson Pierce, John Stewart's origin story? How many black people care? Adam Brashear, no care. Darwin, no care. Sink, no care. Roberto DaCosta, no care. Sam Wilson, no care. You can get on here and talk all damn day long, but that's all you doing, and you heard folks talk. Well, who gatekeeping for the black superheroes? Because I don't believe in complaining. The real problem in regards to black superheroes, nobody cares. Not enough do. Not even the black people that say they care, don't care like that. And you know it don't. So I want us to stop being disingenuous. You either care or you don't. And you can care about what you want to care about, but let's stop acting like we don't know what's going on. Let's stop acting like we ain't heard this before. No, you heard it before. You just didn't give a damn before, because truth be told, it didn't affect the hero you cared about. See, not everybody that cares about Blade cares about Black Panther. Not everybody that cares about Black Panther cares about Storm. Not everybody that cares about Storm gives two damns about Jefferson Pierce. Not every black person that gives two damns about Jefferson Pierce give a damn about John Stewart. What did one of us say when we talk about politics? I don't feel threatened individually. Oh, well, if it ain't your character, you don't care. And it be apparent when we be talking, because you can recite everything in regards to your characters, the core elements that make your character that has showed up either on the small screen or the big screen, but be dismissive of other black characters. No, let me rephrase that. Be dismissive of black characters, period. Well, how you know and care more about this character than you do about this one over here and this one black? I'm gonna keep up with these notes. Y'all could have been anywhere else this evening. Thank y'all so much for pulling up. Y'all ain't have to do this. We got the lovely Grand Madam Tarot in the building. I tell them is in the building. Big Javon Bless in the building. We in here. The lovely Grand Madam, absolutely. 100 years of Jim Crow. That's it. There you go. I'm gonna ask them tough questions because I want us to have an answer, and I want us to stop faking like we care. I want us to stop bothering people, acting like we care. No, you don't care. You don't care, and it's evident. You do. You do. You. The old dude that protested Coca-Cola for changing up the flavor, y'all go like, Theo, say it. The old dude that went head to head with $1 billion soft drink company had more cojones and more testicular fortitude than we do when it comes to supporting black heroes. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. The folks that wrote in, licked the envelope and licked the stamp, had more testicular fortitude when it came to T'Challa having his full mask put back on his head, pause, than we do right now talking about black characters and black superheroes. And maybe because back then we was starving, we was into it. Now we don't care. We don't care. We don't care. I'm don't bother me like that. Don't bother, because I'm finna change up how I'm doing everything. I'm finna change up how I'm doing everything. Keep up with these notes. How long is too long to wait for 40 acres and a mule? A day to me. Cause I'm like this. You ain't coming? Okay. I got it. Don't worry about it. I got it. I go get my own. What do we say, Grandman? What we say? I'm not gonna sit up here and beg for what you freely give the next person. I'm not. I'm not. I'm either gonna make my own or take it. You better hope and pray I choose the latter. You don't want me taking it. No, you don't. You want me to make my own. Well, I ain't big on complaining about stuff. I ain't got it like that. I have my concerns about Kamala, but I still voted. This is my first time admitting it on social media. And there's nothing wrong with you having those concerns. And I want people to understand, like, if we having real conversations, real, not what we finna get personal, I would be wrong to tell you that either party gave a damn about you. I've been living too long to see how this stuff move for me to be disingenuous with that. It would be. But what I can tell you is that we vote for them to stay the hell up out our business. We vote for them to stay up out our way. We vote for them to not come effing with us. That's it. I ain't voting for you to do a damn thing for me. And let me say this right here, because I want us to get it. I really want us to get it. And Professor Phil, I hope you understand. The Democrats nor the Republicans built this. They did not build this. Let me say this one more time. Nobody from the federal government built this. This office, this space, these action figures, they did not build it. I can't even say I did, because that would me be lying. No, it was a group of people that came together and said, this is what we want to do. Because I ain't building this without the Rock With Me Nation. Like-minded people. That's what we had in Rosewood. Like-minded people. That's what we had in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Like-minded people. That's why we started the HBCU. No, my brother, I would not tell you to sit and wait on them to do a damn thing for you. I'm not doing that. That would be irresponsible of me. What I can tell you is this. We can't have that racist POS in the office. We can do what we said we'll do. We can we can set up a channel. I would be more than happy to devote time to it. We need to organize right now for 2028. There needs to be a central hub, because I'm tired of seeing, because I don't understand this. I don't understand how any black person is affiliated with the Republican Party as long as they got the Confederate flag. And I don't understand how any American is a part of the Republican Party as long as they enable and support racism. That's what the Nazi swastika is. That's what the Confederate flag is. I don't know why anybody that's a self-professed American, I'm proud to be an American, worshiping that crap. I don't. So I don't want you thinking that. No, no. I would never tell you that. But what I will say is this: you got folks like Ice Cube and Omar Johnson talking about hold your vote, or anybody telling you to vote, be skeptical. You gotta vote, be skeptical. Anybody telling you not to vote, be skeptical of that person. Because who are they telling you not to vote? O'Shea Jackson can afford not to vote. Can you? Let me just say that. O'Shea Jackson can afford not to vote. He can. He ain't his concerns about healthcare are not your concerns about healthcare. His concerns about the economy are not your concerns in regards to the economy. It's not. He good. He's not a part of the system in any shape, form, or fashion. The only way he become a part of the system is if you do something stupid. Dr. Umar Johnson, as much as he talked, and he talked a lot. His concerns are not your concerns. They not. He good. He Gucci. He's sweet. When do you see, other than the dude doing podcasts, doing talk shows? Let me say it one more time. Other than the dude doing podcasts, doing talk shows. Anybody telling you not to vote as a black person is disrespecting the history of your ancestors and theirs as well. Anybody telling you you shouldn't vote is really ignoring the sacrifices that came before them, which is telling. Which is telling. But no, I don't want you to think I'm not, bro. We ain't done. I ain't even finna try. I would never mislead you like that. What's going on? What's going on? About that? Don't worry about that. It's been over 42 years since I got to vote for who I wanted. She was Shirley. I already told you, the person that I would vote for, that I want to vote for, ain't running. The person that I want to vote for, you wouldn't even be able to fly certain flags in this country. The person that I want to vote for. The person that I want to vote for would raise minimum wage day one. It wouldn't even be a question. It would not be a question. Minimum wage would get raised day one. It wouldn't even be a question. Healthcare, oh, that'd be solidified. Roe versus Wade, oh, I'm overturning that. We gonna bring that back. I don't even know what the hell we going on. That whole thing about certain folks not being citizens, no. We never ever gonna vote on that again. You born in America, you're a naturalized citizen. I don't give a damn what your race is. I don't give a damn what your gender is. That's what we signing that into legislation. We would be signing that into law. The person that I would want running for president would say, you know what? The judicial system is effed up. So what we're going to do is we're going to make the judicial system consistent across all 50 states. You break that law over here, you're going to get the same punishment here you would get there. In all 50 states. The person that I would want running for president would be the person like, I'm going to have an independent firm over every police department so we can see what's going on. And no, there would be no such thing as immunity. No. I would have it signed in the legislation. Law. Walk out that office and you ain't got your vest cam on and you ain't got your dash cam on. You're terminated and you will never ever be able to hold another job in another law enforcement agency in this country. But that person not running. that person not running. If who I wanted to run was running, oh, the Ku Klux Klan and every hate organization would be, as far as I'm concerned, considered to be criminal. You want to talk about the enemy within, but you want to talk about the enemy within. Oh, that's crazy. You only talking about certain folks. Oh, no. Every hate group would be considered public enemy number one. But like I said, the person that I want to run ain't running. That person ain't running. Back from day camping. What's going on? Kamoyo King, the president of the Black Panther fan group. What's going on, Armistead? What's going on? What's going on, Big Ronnie? What's going on? Dwayne McDuffie was a G. We've been missing him ever since. I'm of the mindset if Dwayne McDuffie would have been here, it's certain stuff would have never went down. It's certain stuff would have never went down. Well, Theo, what you saying? First of all, Dwayne wouldn't have stood for that whole, oh, you finna have the brothers fight each other. One brother finna get locked up and the other one finna be paralyzed. Dwayne wouldn't even be cool with Rhodey still being paralyzed. He wouldn't have stood for that. Oh, Buddy took out T'Challa's dad, but T'Challa ain't finna get no get back. Dwayne wouldn't have stood for that. Dwayne wouldn't even stood for T'Challa's. And this is how I know we don't care. You a Black Panther fan? If you're a Black Panther fan, just let me know. If you're a Black Panther fan, just let me know. Because I'm finna have us take the Black Panther test. If you're a Black Panther fan, let me know in the comment. I'm a Black Panther fan. Will you just say, if you're a Black Panther fan, just because this be a whole bunch of folks talking about Black Panther, T'Challa, and everything like that, because it's the sexy, flexy thing to talk about. Here we go. I'm finna play Big Bank Tape Little Bank. Folks like to talk a good game. It's one thing to talk it. It's another thing to know it. If you feel like Marvel took a huge dump on Black Panther, you're a Black Panther fan, why you wasn't in your feelings with Age of Ultron? I just finished rewatching it on Netflix. It should have been marketed better. Oh yeah. Somebody needs to pick Black Lightning back up. The problem with Black Lightning was I don't think we wanted Jefferson Pierce. We didn't know enough to respect that dude, and that's why I say, because you had I didn't talk to some folks, man. I ain't like Black Lightning, but like Empire. You don't like Black Lightning, but you love Empire. You ain't like Black Lightning, but you like BMF. You ain't like Black Lightning, but you was crazy about Snowfall. You ain't Black Lightning, but you couldn't wait to see Power, Ghost, Book of Power. Oh, we saying a lot right now. We saying a lot. Think about what you want to see. Think about what you consider to be important. It's a rhetorical question. Let me see here. Professor Film in 2018, we had T'Challa, Jefferson Pierce, Black Lightning, and Luke Cage in the same year. Sure did. Sure did. Well, they gone, ain't it? Let me see. One was a reformed criminal who actually became the boss of New York, right? Right. Because he was sitting in the power seat. Oh, that's too much. We got to get that on up out of here. Let's see. One dude had beat his lifelong arch nemesis, right? Principal. You mean you educating folks? And we even had a backdoor pilot for what was the dude's name? And I like him as an actor and everything like that. We couldn't even get that going. Well, where was the Black voices at? Who said something? Because Warner CW wanted to do something. Who said something? Who? Not like the New Day. Who? But no, who said something? I watched Shaka Hopper. I watched the first couple of seasons of Black Lightning, but couldn't watch the rest. Same with Arrow and Flash. And I can tell you where the problems came at with each series, because I watched both of them. I watched all of them, so it's understandable. But what you're saying is you kept it consistent. Some of us didn't do that. Harry Belafonte, Sidney Poitier didn't marry sisters and fought. Somebody go talk to Dr. Umar Johnson. Can somebody go talk to the Pan-African Prince, please, and let him know that you can do both? Because there's some folks that's married to a Black woman. Never mind. You got some folks that's married to Black and don't give two damns about Black. So I just want us to, if we can say, if we know that's okay, never mind. Season 4 was good, but that final fight was kind of weak, and season 3 was okay. It went wrong because they never grew him outside of where he was. That's what in regards to Black Lightning, once Buddy became a member of the Justice League, he should have no longer been confined to where he was. And that's the problem with Black superhero. When does the Black superhero solve world problems? Because Jefferson Pierce, his whole time, live action, he never solved a world problem. He solved a community problem. He solved a neighborhood problem. Maybe every now and then a city problem last season. But a world problem? No, he ain't never solved a world problem. As a matter of fact, give me his rogues gallery. I said rogues with an S, with an S, with an S, with an S. Because I know all we saw for 3 seasons was Tobias Webb. That's it. Okay, here we go. Outside of T'Challa, I like this one right here. Outside of T'Challa, Miles Morales. What's his rogues gallery? Because folks like to keep telling us to wait. It's the writing. We never know what they got planned. But okay. What's Miles's rogues gallery? What's Luke Cage's rogues gallery? And we going back to when we was kids. What is Luke's rogues gallery? What is Jefferson Pierce rogues gallery? I'm using an S at the end. Where's that at? Because everybody else that don't look like us got a litany of rogues. You know it and I know it. Okay, where's Aurora's rogues at? Bishop came from the future. You would have thought Bishop had villains coming. No, okay. And why we only got Bishop? Why we couldn't get Shaw? What was wrong? What was wrong with the brother sister? We still doing that one at a time thing? I guess so. Don't tell Dr. Umar that. Hey man, listen, it is what it is at the end of the day. Okay, I might check it out eventually. Yeah, some of those same black millionaires would have owned us too during slavery. I just want you to understand something. The same folks that's telling you not to vote, that's all they saying. You need to think about that for a second. Every black person that told you not to vote, that's all they said. They ain't say nothing else. Whether they told you hold your vote or told you to be skeptical of those telling you gotta vote, they never told you to do anything else. They ain't tell you what to do to move the needle forward for your fellow brothers and sisters. They just said don't vote. Okay, well, who that serving? I just want you to think about that for a second. They didn't give you another move, i.e. constructive criticism. Don't vote. Okay, so what do we do in place of not voting to move the needle forward for our people? Or all I got is for you not to vote. No, you gotta have more than that. I was driving folks nuts during Captain Marvel, pointing out how, once again, don't look for others to give a damn when you showing them to a degree you don't give a damn. And calling it out is letting it be known. Oh no, you're not slick. You're not slick. If you didn't say anything about Ultron cutting off Claw's arm, you ain't a Black Panther fan like you say you are. You putting on for the gram. I'm telling, if you weren't mad, bothered when Ultron took Claw's arm, you being a hypocrite, because you would never accept any alteration to Bruce Wayne's origin story. You would never accept an alteration to that. You would never be understanding for that. You would never be receptive to that. You are in regards to all your black heroes, though, huh? You know all the white characters, all the white superheroes' origins front to back. Hell, you can speak it. Close your eyes and recite it. You can't do that with your black heroes. Who fault that is? And if you can't do it for the black heroes, why you expect it for them to do it? And therein lies the problem. We expect the Marvel Studios to do something for black superheroes. By and large, we're not doing. And by us, when I say we, I'm talking about the black fans. I'm talking about the black fan base. We ain't checking for them heroes like that. They treated Monica Rambeau like trash. What do we say? Don't pretend to give two damns now. Don't pretend to give two damns now. That movie sat right there, and what do? What? How you give a damn about Monica Rambeau and you ain't even address what happened to her in WandaVision? How you saying you give two damns about black representation when you let Captain Marvel hit the movie theaters show up in the movie theaters, made money, and as a black social media, whatever, you didn't open your mouth. You said it didn't matter. When can you ever say it don't matter? Or when will you ever fix your mouth to say another character's origin story don't matter that ain't black? You never will, because you don't have that type of courage, because you know what would happen. You ain't finna misspeak on Batman, Bruce. You're not. You're not finna misspeak on Clark. You not. You know Clark's story, origin story. You've seen it over and over again. How many people really do know Black Panther fans really do know T'Challa's origin story? I want to wait. And if that's the #1 black superhero, and if we can't consistently say what his origin story is, that ain't just Marvel's fault. That's our fault. We're not going to get black representation if we don't expect black representation. As Staff Sergeant Hatchett used to say when I was in the Marine Corps, you inspect what you expect. I inspect for the black superhero because I expect the black superhero. I'm steadily inspecting and ain't getting nothing, so the inspections have been failing. But you been giving them a passing grade. You've been giving them a passing grade. You being understanding, okay? Yeah, it's gonna be understanding till you damn 60. Damn, we should have listened to him. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me, because like I said, I'm going through something different. I'm seeing the way. Shout out to Kamoyo, appreciate that. I'm seeing the way stuff move. There ain't no sense in me stressing myself out, and by and large, I'm doing it by my damn self. That don't make no sense. Because black superheroes outside the MCU haven't been marketed very well for years. Decades. Wait, hell, I could say a century. What's a century? Is that 50 years? 50 years, because if I'm getting ready to turn 57, no, it's been a minute. It ain't never been. People died trying to have the right to vote in my lifetime. Always vote, if no other reason than for the ancestors. I just thank you so much for that, Grand Madam. I just want us to understand. I hope we embrace the fact that we've done it for ourselves. We ain't never relied on the federal government for nothing. So why are we sitting up and saying the Democrats ain't nobody gonna do a damn thing for you? You know that. American history ain't rich with American government doing stuff for its citizens, let alone its citizens that are colored people. We know that. So why in the hell we acting brand new in 2024? I don't want to hear nothing from nobody telling me what not to do when you in a higher tax bracket. My concerns ain't yours. I don't want to hear nothing from somebody who owns a sports league and the first person you looked out for when it came to women wasn't a sister. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear from you, because it was not the sister that you offered the contract to first. No, it was somebody else. I don't want to hear nothing from somebody who went public and said, I never have dinner with the president. I never have dinner with the president. And if I see your ass again, I'll be hesitant. You did the same damn thing. Same damn thing with an even worse dude. So I don't want to hear from anybody black like that, because clearly my interests aren't theirs. Their interests aren't mine. My question is why you think your interests are theirs. You're not them. You're not them. You're not comfortable. You're not comfortable. You're not. Me, you, Dr. Umar Johnson, Ice Cube, we 4 different people. The interaction that I have with law enforcement ain't gonna be the interaction they're gonna have, if they have one. Right. If Dwayne was still here, he would have been more than likely been the writer for Black Panther, and you would have had to respect it. You would have had to put. I know damn good and well, watch this, because folks want us to be cool with it. It's okay. Well, the sergeant major that was in Falcon and the Winter Soldier would still be alive. We wouldn't have seen the sergeant major that was in Falcon and the Winter Soldier get his ass kicked throughout the whole damn series. Because that's what happened. Folks want to walk around like, no, that's what went down. That's what went down. We wouldn't have been content for the black person to take a dirt nap to motivate the white character. We wouldn't have signed up for that if Dwayne McDuffie would have been there. But so many of us, because we just want to be ingratiated in that world, we're going to tolerate nonsense when it comes to black characters and then act surprised when that nonsense, watch this, affects the black character we care about. See how that go? See how that go? See, some folks didn't give two damns about Monica Rambeau. They care about T'Challa. So Monica can get mistreated, not T'Challa. See, but they still being played by actors, right? So I still got Chadwick Boseman, right? Right. I still got Tiana Paris. That's a real person, right? Right. And I still got Claire Benet. That's a real person, right? Right. So if we keep these jobs on the table, make them into something, blow them up because we watching and we talking about these characters and everything like that, talking about the great job that the actors, we can keep this money in the black community. We can grow wealth in the black community. See how that go? But we don't say nothing. So did you really care? Do we really give two damns? I don't think we do. I think it's much ado about nothing. You don't care unless it's the character you care about. And since we black, we got characters in animation that we care about, ain't black. So we're not checking for the MCU. We got characters, Saban, Power Rangers, right? But them the characters we care about. We don't necessarily care about nothing over here. We ain't making no big deal. No, this right here. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Naruto. Yeah, we big in Japanese animation. We will do cosplay Japanese animation, reenaction stuff. We big with it. You look at social media, you see it. You see anybody dressed up like the Doors? You see anybody reenacting stuff out of Black Panther? You see anybody dressed like Luke Cage? You see anybody dressed like Sink, Darwin, Sam? You see anybody like that? Cosplaying, costume on it? No, we doing everything else. We dressed up like every other character. We dressed up like every other ethnicity. They're not gonna dress up like us. No. For real. When you see the white Luke Cage? Hispanic Luke Cage. Asian Luke Cage. Okay, that's too hard. European Misty Knight. Asian Misty Knight. Latino Misty Knight. I'm asking a question. Okay, that's too hard. Darwin biracial. We should get that. Darwin. Darwin is Black Latino too. He is. Anybody dress up like Darwin? Oh, no. We got a live action portrayal of Darwin, but that was the dark-skinned brother that's getting ready to play Mr. Terrific. No, we didn't get no Afro-Latino playing the role of Darwin. He right there. Don't nobody want to play Darwin? What about Sing? Bumper Robinson played Mundo back in the day, and Mundo ain't black. Don't nobody want to play Sing? We ain't got don't nobody white. Because we want to sit up here and play all these other roles. Oh, good God Almighty Jesus, let me play Simon Williams. Okay. You don't want to play Roberto DaCosta? I'm just asking questions. I'm just asking some questions. Because clearly we don't give two damns about it. No, we want to play all the roles from other characters. And we ain't trying to bring the black ones to life. And they not trying to let us bring the black ones to life. Think about that. They ain't giving us the black roles. We ain't asking for the black roles. Because we don't know about the black roles because we don't care. An actor of Yahia Abdul Mateen's status couldn't say, I want to play the black character. That's crazy because Wesley Snipes had enough conviction back in the day to say, I want to play T'Challa. Back then, as I told my wife, they made him do Blade 3. He wanted to do Black Panther. No, give us Blade 3 and we'll think about it. Think about that for a second. Before we had a Marvel Studios, the man The man who was responsible for putting the superhero genre back on the map, that man was told no. We'll think about it. It wasn't just him. LL Cool J and Jamie Foxx were interested in that character back during the day when we had Any Given Sunday. Remember that movie? No, we don't want to do it. And when you did get it, what happened? You get the bastard product of it. You don't get that Bruce Wayne feeling. You don't get that Clark Kent feeling. Hell, you didn't even get that Diana Prince feeling. But you were okay with it. Well, if they can take a huge dump on the #1 black superhero considerably worldwide over, if a billion-dollar corporation can take a dump for whatever reason, and that's the thing, because it wasn't no reason, black folks got caught up on that. But if they can take a dump on him, why they won't take a dump on every other hero? And if you're not going to stand up for the BS that occurred in Age of Ultron, because Marvel know every move they done made in regards to black superhero representation. They know every move they made. They know Fastos ain't gay. You think he gay. They know Fastos is married to a woman, a European woman. You the one don't know. They know T'Challa's uncle is named Sion. You the one don't know, don't care. That was done on purpose. They know T'Challa took Claw's arm. You the one don't know, don't care enough to even ask why they changed it. And folks will try and side talk you every way till Sunday. You can't tell me that wasn't Tony's origin story in the first Iron Man movie. You can't tell me that wasn't Captain America's story. What you can tell me is it wasn't 1-to-1, but that was his origin story. That was Thor's story. Hell, that was the Avengers story, aside from the fact that they substituted Hawkeye and Black Widow for Giant Man and the Wall. That was their order. You never got that with any of your black characters. Here's the funny part. You didn't give two damns to listen to the black comic book fans that was telling you was getting effed over by them. That's the other thing that's funny. The black comic book fans that knew them stories, you told us to kiss your ass. We were being too hostile. We were being too serious. We were blowing things out of proportion. We were focusing on the wrong thing. No, we was focused on black imagery and black representation. That's what we was focused on. Now you want to be focused on it. Why not? I mean, I know better late than never. But if you're going to keep doing the same damn things, you do all the videos you want. They ain't going to do nothing but laugh. Because you don't know and don't care about all the black characters. In ways, you care about characters that don't look like you. You're going to try and say it's something else, but that's what that is. Our people are addicted to negative images of us. Listen. Empire. Ain't that Lee Daniels? How many of us liked that show when it first came out? What was that show about? Don't say it was about the black family that was in the music business. No, it was about black drama for no damn reason whatsoever. You want to talk about trauma porn? Oh, we got that for an hour every week. Now combine that with Flavor of Love and the reality television shows that we had going on at the same damn time. Because what we did not have, we didn't have Family Matters. We didn't have a Cosby Show. We didn't have Good Times. We didn't have Sanford and Son. And we didn't have Living Single. No. We ain't have none of that. I want us to think, and we talk about black imagery, black representation, and what's going on with black superheroes. Think about what's been going on since 2000. What you been putting in your spirit? Musically speaking and visually speaking. You ain't really had no choice. Didn't they say that was by design? Then they finally admit that dumbing down the music was by design for us. Well, if they can dumb down the music for us and that's by design, why are we sitting up here acting like dumbing down television, black imagery, black representation ain't by design? Didn't I say this propaganda? Didn't I say we were at war? Well, you don't even see yourself standing up to anybody in media. I ain't worried about you standing up to nobody in real life. Here we go. I spent it real lifetime. You're going to like this one. We don't want to show black men standing up being strong, standing tall for their people like other people can. Okay, what happened with Ahmaud Arbery? No, what happened with Ahmaud Arbery? How long did we sit home? Now ask yourself a question. If that would have happened to somebody in Wakanda, a civilian from Wakanda was terminated like that, what would T'Challa have done? What would the Dora Milaje have done? What would the Hatu Zaraze have done? They'd have did exactly what those people in Georgia did weeks later. They'd have went and confronted the dude that took his life. Except they wouldn't have waited a few weeks. They'd have pulled up a few minutes later. We don't want that. We don't want that. I go back to it. There were no Hatu Zaraze on duty when George Floyd lost his life. There was nobody on duty. There were no doors on duty. That's by design. They don't want you seeing that. Because then you're going to unite it. You're going to rally behind it. You're going to rally around it. You're going to sit up here and say, oh, yeah, it's all us now. See, we ain't saying all of us. We're saying a few of us. We talk about individually. Well, George Floyd was an individual. Ahmaud Arbery was an individual. Trayvon Martin was an individual. Breonna Taylor was an individual. Sandra Bland was an individual. All them they were all individuals. But where were the people to stand up for them? Where were the people to do what T'Challa did to Claw in Reginald Hutlin's run, in Jack Kirby's run? I take it all the way back there. Where were the black people that would have acted like T'Challa as a child? You don't see them. You don't see them. That's by design. That's the real problem with black superheroes, not just in the MCU, but period. See, images and symbols are used to motivate. The eye test. Don't you rally behind your favorite sports team? Don't you think about that logo? Hell, I got what? Steeler football gloves here? What? Terrible towel right here? Yeah, that's what that is. You feel some type of way. It instills something in you. You're still a fan. Can somebody tell you anything about how bad your team is? We won 6 Super Bowls. I wish you would talk about my team. Okay, well, when we get like that by our superheroes. Because you own the sports team, but you don't own the black superheroes. We'll let folks talk about our superheroes. We'll let somebody say, oh, well, Lamar Hoskins, that was John Walker's lapdog. No, the hell it wasn't. A sergeant major is never a captain's lapdog. You just told me a lot about what you know about the military. Little to nothing. Thank you. But where was it called out at? Who said so? Every misstep Marvel then made in regards to black superheroes, they knew it. Did we call it out? Black Lightning, in my opinion, it had the positive representation that Hollywood has built. Yes, it did. Tobias Whale was one of my favorite villains of all time because of Mark. Listen, Mark Crunk Jones. Y'all like Theo. First of all, Marvin Crunk Jones ain't that tall. We the same height, 5'8". So I don't know how they kept playing that off because Chris Williams is like 6'3". That said, Buddy got bars. He's a rapper. I don't know where they got him from. I don't know how they felt like he could play that. He's a rapper. And Crunk, listen, I don't know why I ain't seeing him around. I need to listen, Marvin. I'm trying. I need you back, big dog. I need you back. Boy, look here. He was on Sway in the morning. If some other folks got contracts as rappers, I don't know why he ain't got none. But you know what? Never mind. All that stuff that's going on with rappers these days and everything. Crunk, stay where you at. I don't want you caught up in that nonsense. I don't want you caught up in that nonsense. I would see any public figure telling people not to vote as suspect. I don't even know how O'Shea fixed his mouth to say that. Because I couldn't. I'm like, hold on. See, you can get in front of the camera and say that when ain't nobody on the other side of the camera. Oh no, I'd have been asking tough questions. Tough. Wait, what you mean? Because what's your alternative? What's your plan B? Because you never hear them talk about Project 2025 either. It's crazy. The FBA has been making a lot of noise in these last few weeks. Hope I'm not here too late. Marvel has an inconsistent relationship with Cage. Sometimes they big him up, but they had him in limbo from 86 to 92 and ignore his 50th anniversary in 2022. Mr. Martin, you not too late, but it ain't just Marvel. It ain't just Marvel. If me and you sit back and think about the black superheroes we've seen in our lifetime, Black Vulcan, that was supposed to be Black Lightning. What's Static at? It's crazy. I can get me as a young black animated child, kid, adolescent. I can't get that kid because folks keep talking. No, you Miles, live action. They're gonna keep stalling you out. They're gonna keep stalling for man. We should have had a Miles Morales movie. Yeah, you should have. But you content with the animation. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. And I'm going probably, I ain't going to be here too much longer. I said it once, I say it again. You say you're a Black Panther fan? And you consider yourself to be an educated black person, just educated person. And you had no issues with Star-Lord, the Black Panther Star-Lord. What if you didn't see anything in that? People with these notes. Once Trump and crew launched their attack on women, it was war on site. There you go. Marvel was my favorite superhero, and Marvel gave the double middle finger. Kill him off in the comics, then movie sucked too. People say what they want to. That movie only did well because it was sandwiched between Endgame and Infinity War, and folks know it. Now, I'm of the mindset that the folks say that that's not a big deal. They don't care too much about the comics either. But let that be about their superhero. See what happens. Mr. Martin, you are never too late. No, never, not at all. I was so mad about that. I recently watched an Instagram video of the creator of Impound Comics asking Blurs to name 5 or 10 black superheroes without electric ability, and they couldn't even name 3 without help. Like I said, folks, but they can. I bet they can name some other stuff though. I bet they can name 10 characters from another genre. I bet they could. I bet they. But what they gonna do is have so much to say on this genre. You don't know this genre like that. You don't care about this genre like that. And it's apparent in your statements. It's apparent in your comics. In your comments, you care about what you care about. Well, stop acting dumb when it comes to the lack of black superheroes. You ain't checking for them like that. The Kimoyo King, the amount of secondhand embarrassment was unbearable. Say. I want to know why everyone and their brother, particularly of a certain hue, saw T'Challa unmasked, but Okoye tells rescued women in black and BP1 to say nothing of what you saw here. What, like I said, don't confine it to just that. And that's the thing. That's the message that I'm trying to get across, because folks were asking or sending out videos talking about why the MC, or the real problem with black superheroes in the MCU. No, the real problem with black superheroes, period. Like, don't you think it's small minded, because this not you, Mr. Martin. But this ain't just start. This ain't nothing specific to the MCU. You've been living long enough. When have you seen a good representation of a black superhero for an extended period of time? So I saw that video. It was sad, and the reason why we need more black superheroes in media. I'm trying to get to what let me see. Let me see. What come on, what was you talking about? I was so mad about that. What did Grandmam say? I would say yeah, very suspect. And keep up with these notes. So yeah, Mr. Martin, it's everybody. I'm not saying like that. I saw that video. It was so sad. And the reason why we need more black, yeah. Some of us got hot Little Mermaid, got that Little Mermaid mentality. They just want to be part of the world. I can be part of everybody else's world when I finish building up mine. Charity start at home. My nephews all on Naruto and Jiu-Jitsu class, so I said, where the black folks at, and they just stared. I'm telling you, I'm not knocking anybody. I just sit back. I watch. There's a guy doing his thing and everything. RDC. I'll go ahead and say RDC, RDL, or whatever. I love the comedy. I love people that keep me laughing. I do. Dude's immensely talented and everything like that. They've seen him, doing stuff, doing some commercials and everything here recently and everything. So definitely happy for the brother. They put these skits on and everything like that, and they didn't did like the video game house. That's funny. One of them Mario, the other one Donkey Kong. It's funny. Okay, they do Grand Theft Auto too. He be like on Grove Street, like dog is funny. The thing is that they into the note. I mean, what is it? Death Note. They into that. I ain't mad at that. I ain't in it. I ain't in it. Now here's the thing. Do I really believe? Watch where I go with this one now. Watch where I go with this. They love Death Note. They do. They love Japanese animation. They love the video game. Here's the question that I would ask. Do I really think it's a whole crew? Because we on social media. Do I think it's a whole crew, or what? Out of station in Okinawa, Japan? Do I think it's a whole crew of Japanese young male adolescents reenacting Black Panther? Miles Morales, Luke Cage, Black Lightning, John Stewart, Green Lantern. No, for real. Do I think there's any other ethnic group, any other race that's out here performing like us, like we see us doing for other stuff? Doing skits and everything, making it funny. No, you don't see that. You don't see, we're not checking for it like that. I asked the question. I wasn't trying to be funny, but I asked the question. Damn, cosplay, y'all, that's nice. Well, when we think we're gonna see a whole bunch of no, for real. When Black Lightning, give me the family that's gonna cosplay as that and they ain't black. Dude was on for 3 seasons. Who reenacted one of them episodes? Who talking about they want to be Tobias Webb? I like Crunk Johnson. Who playing that character? Who reenacting it? Jujutsu Kaisen has a few supposedly black characters, few and far between in anime as a whole. Yep. Mr. Martin, Professor, but that also attests to what Theo is saying. How do we expect them to care when we not? That's why I believe it's really being insincere to ask them type of questions. Don't send it to me, because I was mad at Civil War. I had an issue with Captain America Civil War. If you know I had an issue going all the way back then, don't tag me, send me nothing from somebody who just recently got an issue. Don't, and then don't send me nothing from somebody who they only care about certain black characters. No, we say all of them. All of them. Tyrok from the Legionnaires, all of them. XS from the Legionnaires, all of them. All of them, because I know everybody named Mama from the Bat family. The whole damn crew over there. Okay, well, out of that whole damn crew, it ain't but two. One, Batman, same name as Bruce, and the other one, Batwing. I need to see me. I need to see me, and I don't need to see no leftover versions of me. I need to see me. I need to see me. Little Mermaid mentality is crazy. You ain't gonna ever see her show up in the bush like that. Gender swap, Marvel, yep. Killer Point. What's going on behind the scene? What's going on? They do that for hip hop overseas. I gotta see it. What's going on? So that's my thing. If we want black heroes, and I'm like I said, we in here for a good time, not for a long time, but hour 32. If we want black superheroes to be relevant, prevalent, you gotta want that. You gotta want that. You can't be off and on with it. You can't be dismissive about it, because folks see you. Folks see you, folks hear you, folks listening to you. And you never know how folks see you. That's the other thing. We'll sit up here and get on these lives and these podcasts and talk. You never know what somebody listening to you. And if they feel like you moving the crowd and you ain't necessarily saying what's going to go along with their program, they're going to make moves. But if you saying something that's going along with their program, you kind of helping them out. If you my age, if you in your 50s, by and large, you ain't seeing these black superheroes be done right, period. And that's my point. You ain't seen them be done right. You ain't seen them be done right. You in your 50s, you ain't seen it. You ain't seen it. You in your 50s, 40s, 30s, you know more about the white superheroes than you know about the black ones. Some of that's by design. It is. Some of that's by a decision you made as a black person. Well, if you don't care, there's no need for them to care. And if you just now caring, you just now coming to the party, when you think they showing up, if at all? How come black folks can innovate in all entertainment except geek culture? If that's a fair question. I don't think we like us. We don't know how to appreciate us in geek culture. We come around in the video games and we never stop to think, why am I not in the video game? Why am I content to sit up here and play a video game and I'm nowhere in it? Not the antagonist, not the protagonist, because I feel like I got to play that video game. I feel like I got to be cool with everybody else. No, you're supposed to be cool for you and yours. The question should be asked, wait, what's going on? No, I want to buy the video game so I can play the video game, tell my friends I got the video game, do some videos on the video game. So promote the video game, all the while not looking at what this game is doing for me. Nothing. Nothing. Part of that is where we started from. How long has Black geeks been a thing? Well, when we were growing up in the 70s, right, we got picked at. Now, here's the thing. We understand that white people, that's comic books, it's more white fans than everybody else. We understand that's the #1 demographic. But how did we get ridiculed? They got ridiculed. We know that. They got picked at when they was reading comic books. We got it worse. We got it worse. Well, ain't nobody rocking with that right now. You got to be a blur, the newest thing, the hottest thing, the hippest thing. But ain't none of that really built on knowledge. We rock with the folks that we like. We don't necessarily give two damns about the folks that's got knowledge. Well, that's what, and I hate to say it, they put every damn thing in a book. Stereotypically speaking, you want to hire something from a Black person, put it in a book. Well, they put their stories in a book. The comic books are the book. How many of us literally brag about not reading the books? We don't read them books. We don't care about them books. It's quite a few of us right now behind the scene sitting up here waiting on the next MCU project as opposed to going to the comic book store to get our next Marvel comic book. It's folks right now waiting on Marvel Studios to do something with Black Panther when we didn't have Black Panther content coming out every month in the comics. But that's how we get that whole thing about T'Challa died in the comics for sure to become Black Panther. You couldn't tell nobody that ain't what happened. And even if you did, what they say? I don't care. There's a young lady on Twitter. She's a huge wrestling fan. We couldn't even cross the bridge with that one. I'm a huge wrestling fan as well. She wanted to keep the lie going in regards to T'Challa. I said, why are we doing the whole lie thing? Zara Vari was race swapped in Black Panther 2. I said, why are we doing that? She said, big deal. So you're a Black geek, Black nerd. Well, what about wrestling could I say that wouldn't matter? See what I'm saying? Have so much to say about this genre over here. She's in the wrestling. Well, what disparaging comment could I make as a Black person in regards to any wrestler that she wouldn't be offended by? That's the other thing. We get offended when we watch where I go with this one. We will get offended when one of us misspeak on their stuff. But when one of us misspeak on our stuff, oh well, it was a creative decision. Wasn't that big of a deal. Back when I was young, we had anime and manga, but we also had Static, Green Lantern, Sky High. You did. Well, y'all was living the life. The Black Ranger, Meteor Man, etc. The kids nowadays are still. That last thing you just said, no balance. No balance. You dress up like One Punch Man. I like One Punch Man. I do. That's one of my favorite Japanese animations. It is. I feel some type of way about how the only Black character in that cartoon look. This what we doing? Is this what we doing? This where I'm at with it? It's the new millennium, and this all you got for me in Japanese animation. This all you got for me. A bald head dude glistening like he's sweating with some trunks on. That's it. That's all I got. And he flexing. That's all I got. Here we go. I like My Hero Academia. I do. I like me some One for All for One. Where am I at? How many heroes over there at what is the EU, the university, Hero University? How many heroes over there? Where am I at? Season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They got some good writing over there now. They got some good writing over there. There's some good stories. Where am I at? I can't keep investing in it. Dude was all oiled up. Yeah. Robotech. All we had was Black Lady. Listen, Power Rangers, Ninja Storm. That's one of my favorite seasons. I'm not on that show. I'm not in that season. I'm not. How many Rangers is it? 6. I couldn't be one. 6 Power Rangers. 6, and I couldn't be one. How the hell, Sway? I watched it though. I tried to keep telling myself the Red Ranger, rest in peace, that brother has passed. I kept telling myself he was black just to make myself feel good. I'm just, Mr. Popo still got the big. You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. So I'm gonna wrap things up. The real problem with black superheroes, not enough black people care. That's not the MCU. That's not the MCU's fault. It's not. If you weren't pissy when they pulled that nonsense, and like I said, I go all the way back to Captain America Civil War. If you were content with everything from that point on, it's you. It's you. It is you. You don't look nowhere else. Don't go, no. It's you. Because you ain't saying nothing. Now, when I say it's you, I ain't just talking about you as the black fan. No, I'm talking about you as the black person. So that go to the black cast and crew. That go to the black executives. It's us as a people. We're the problem. We're the problem. Now, we're also the solution. Shout out to Advent Comics. Shout out to Concrete Comics. Shout out to my brother Eric Julie doing his thing and everything like that. That's the solution. Black imagery, black representation. Stop making excuses for why you're not getting it anywhere else. You ain't getting it. Stop. And now, if you gonna entertain stuff that ain't got nothing to do with you, stop complaining. Stop complaining. If you're going above and beyond to cover, promote, review, talk about their stuff, stop complaining. Just stop. Because where does that work in real life? Where I ain't giving you what you want, but you keep letting it be known you satisfied with what I give you. Where that work at? Help me out. Where does that work at in society where you don't like what I'm giving you, but you keep accepting what I'm giving you? Where that work at? That don't even work with your pets at home. You know that though. That don't even work with your pets at home. It don't. That don't work with your kids. It don't even work with you as an adult. But you over here, you accept it. No, you can't do that. So what I'm changing, because I want to make sure I get this out here. Make sure y'all hit the like button and everything like that. Dude was all make sure y'all hit that like button. I appreciate that. Don't get me started on so-called black cool cat. And I don't call myself a blurred. That's why. I refer to myself as a nerd. The Red Ranger was black to me. That's what I said. Listen, that was my thing. Like out there. Y'all ain't gonna give me what I want. Then I know he got straight hair, but he black, as far as I'm concerned. That was it. And I'm mad I ain't got me no Ninja Storm action figure. Not 6-inch anyway. But look, I'm out of here. Black representation, black imagery. It's significant. It matters. If you want it to matter to everybody else, you can't be convenient with it. You can't be conditional with it. Now it's got to be something you got to fight for all the time. And at this stage of the game, in regards to us as Black fans, it's almost like we have to be anal with it. That's the only way we can get quicker response than a slow response, is to just be anal with it. Stop telling folks what can't be done. Stop telling folks what don't matter. If a soft drink mattered to somebody else, a soft drink, the flavor of a soft drink. That's why I'm so glad. I'm so glad, one, I still got my sense. I still got my memory. If a dude can be anal about the flavor of a soda, how dare you let anyone fix their lips, or you be receptive to any nonsense anybody tell you in regards to fighting for your favorite fictional character? If somebody can fight for their favorite soda, and it's folks around here right now receiving the benefits of the dude fighting for that soda, fighting for that flavor, you enjoying the taste right now. Well, shut up. Stop telling folks what they can't do. Stop throwing salt in the game. Stop hating, and let folks that's going to fight for these heroes fight for these heroes. In the meantime, go look in the mirror and ask yourself, why you not fighting for these heroes? Just because it ain't important to you don't mean it ain't important to somebody else. Let me see. So I'm out. I appreciate y'all for showing up, pulling up, and everything like that. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe and come to you with some more entertainment news and everything like that. This is Sunday, right? Tell the truth on Sunday. It is what it is. So, Black superheroes, well, we do have them. We have them from Black creators and everything like that. I'm asking that we go frequent them. Now, I will do my darnest to still give Black Panther content that I think we will enjoy on this channel and everything like that, regardless of which publishing house it comes from. You know, I'm as my brother D Real say, I like us. I love me some me. That's what Terrell Owens say. I love me some me. I love me some me. So that's what that is. If we love us some us, we gotta do better by us. It ain't there, but then again, hey, you can only fool some people some of the time. It's what that is. That is what that is. Cream does rise to the top. It does. So you can only lie, mislead people for so long. That's what that is. But if you saying you Black and you care about Black superheroes, you know what you're doing and what you ain't doing. You know what you're doing and you ain't. You know what you're doing and you know what you ain't doing. And you either good with it or you not. You either good with it or you not. But if you in your late 30s on up, don't ask no crazy questions because you already know what the answer is. Listen, I'm out. Thank y'all so much. Hit me up, DM me and everything like that. This has been a blast. We're going to come back to y'all. Listen, y'all check out my brother D Real. He is dropping the photos in regards to Halloween. He got the action figures. My brother got the Legion of Doom over there and everything like that. He going to be the mess around and hit y'all upside the head with either a Black Justice League or a Black Avengers. So make sure you hit him up. Be real with D Real. Make sure you want to get your tarot readers and everything like that. We got my advisor, Grand Madam Tarot, over there and everything. I got some more pictures to bring to us. Hopefully, y'all been rocking with the salute to service videos that I've been putting up, little short videos and everything. I got that action figures. Those are action figures. That's what they is. That's what they are. And some of them action figures, you can get them too for the low. I do have a winter Arctic scene to bring to us, and I have 2 Halloween scenes to bring to us, incorporating Lilith and the Midnight Suns and the Dracula and Blade. And then, excuse me, it's coming. I'm excited for this one. Soon as I get the Queen Mother Ramunda head sculpt, we started this journey in 2018, 2019, whatever. The royal family would be complete. The royal family can be complete. And I was talking to the missus today. I got to get something to set up on that wall because I got to have where I got my Wakanda sitting right there. My Dora Milaje, my Hatutarazé. The 8 weapon packs for the Hatutarazé so they can be outfitted right. Have my Hunter, have my Casper Cole. I did settle on an action figure that I'm going to be using for Casper Cole. I believe that action figure will hit. That will be Casper Cole. That will be my Casper Cole. I think that's what that's going to be. I got my Midnight Angels. Oh, this is going to be a blast. This is going to be a blast. Listen, like, share, subscribe. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. In the meantime, in between time, in the memory of the late, great Don Cornelius and Chadwick Boseman, take care of yourself. We are getting older. We are. Whatever doctor's appointments you got to keep them. Don't put them off. We ain't getting no younger. So in the meantime, in between time, I wish each and every last one of y'all love, peace, and soul. We out.